Okay, I'm starting Adarsh. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And others, please put your mic on mute. Now I'm
Okay.
starting. Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon, all. I welcome all of you to the webinar on Introduction to Data Science. And I hope that you all are safe with your family during this lockdown. And I appreciate you people that you people have taken one step ahead in order to upgrade your skills to know the world of data science. I will be explaining you people the world of data science in a very efficient way. That means what is the data science world, why data science is famous nowadays, what types of skill set are required in order to learn the data science, and after upgrading those skill set, what type of job opportunities are waiting for you people in the market, what are the different tools we are using in the data science, and what are the difficulties that industry is facing in the data science industry. Everything in detail we are going to learn. Before going forward, I would like to say something about me. My name is Arpit Yadav, and I am having a total 8.2 years of experience, in which I am having the 7 years of experience in the field of skill development training. I did so many certification in the area of artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and data science. 60 plus certification I did. After that, I am working with so many organizations. I am mainly working as a research scientist in artificial intelligence at TensorBrew Company, Hyderabad. And I am also working as a thesis supervisor with Upgrade Company, Bangalore. I am also working as Chief Learning Officer in Artificial Intelligence Machine Learning Invictus Engineer, Hyderabad. Subject matter expert, I am associated with White Panda Company. And as my passion is to give the training in the area of data science, machine learning, deep learning, and artificial intelligence, I am working as a freelancer live session expert and mentor in the field of AI ML with Factual AI Company, Bangalore. And I am also working as a corporate trainer in the data science, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. That is a short description about me, and I am going to train you people about the data science world today. Let's see the complete picture in a very brief scenario. Now, introduction to data science. Now let's see what do you mean by the data science. Now, in the introduction to data science, we are going to cover what is data science, why data science is useful in the industry nowadays, data science in the field of machine learning, deep learning, AI world, what is the importance. After that, what are the component of data science, what type of process company is following, in company is following to do the project, what is the different types of job designation available in the market, what tools we are using for data science, what are the different applications of data science, and as I said, what are the challenges companies are facing in the data science technology. Let's start one by one. Now, what do you mean by the data science? Very simple. If suppose I want to explain the data science to a non-technical person, so data science is nothing but science of data to make a business. Okay, just keep in your mind. I will explain how we are making a business from that. Just remember one thing. What is data science? Science of data to make a business. Now let's see in the clear scenario. Now, in the data science, break the data science into two parts. Data is different and science is different. Now, in the world, there is a huge volume of data is available every day. As an individual, you people are generating the data with the help of WhatsApp Messenger, TikTok app, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and you are writing the Gmail account, and every day, intentionally and unintentionally, every individual, those who are using the smartphone, are generating the huge volume of data for the different companies. For example, you are typing the text in WhatsApp, you are generating the data for WhatsApp, posting your images in Facebook, generating the data for Facebook. So what is going on in the world? All these companies are gathering your data, they are collecting the data in the database, and they are using this data to increase their business. It indicates that we people are contributing to increase their business. The, the main scenario is that data science are break into two part. Data is available in huge quantity. Now, what do you mean by science? Science means what type of different tools are available in the data science industry. We are applying those tools to the data, and after applying those tools on the data, data is giving the hidden information. Data is giving the hidden information. For example, if you people are reading the 1,000 page book, and after reading the 1,000-page book, you read the 1,000-page data, and someone is asked you, please explain me this 1,000-page within 15 minutes. So you people are just giving the short overview. What is the main scenario of that 1,000 book? Similarly, if you are having the 4 GB data available and you are applying the data science tool on 4 GB data, so you are having some hidden information available. So what is the world of data science? In a very simple word, what we are doing as a professional in company, we are applying different technology to the data, and that data is giving us the hidden information, and that hidden information company is using to make a business. Company is making to use a business. As in this slide you can observe from the first point, it is written very carefully that we are extracting the insight means hidden information from the vast amount of data, and after getting the information from the data, we are doing a business. We are doing the business. Now what type of method you are applying on the data so that data will reveal the information, that is written in the point number 2. It is said that in the world of data science, we are applying mathematical knowledge, language knowledge. Language means Python language. Okay, we are having the different tools available to see the graph, that is called as a data visualization tool to the data, so that data will tell us all the information which is a requirement of company to make a business, now the main question is, what is data? Actually, in the world, all the multinational company have divided the data into two categories. That is structured data and unstructured data. What do you mean by unstructured data and structured data? Very simple. If you are having computer, in your computer Excel sheet is there, and an Excel sheet some information is written. For example, in colleges, one classroom information is there, name of student, roll number, percentage, and so on. So that type of information is called as structured data. The data which is available in tabular format in Excel sheet, it is called as structured data. What do you mean by the unstructured data? Unstructured data means images, video, text. Every day in Facebook, suppose you are putting your picture, it is called as unstructured data. You are putting a video, it is called as unstructured data. You are writing some text in the WhatsApp, okay, you are writing some tweets, so writing a textual information is unstructured data. So the data is divided into the two portion, structured and unstructured data. And according to the survey in the world, 80% data is unstructured data. 80% data is unstructured data. So it is our primary responsibility as a scientist in the company. We are finding the hidden information from the images also, videos also, and text also, so that after finding that hidden information, company is making the business from that. This is the world of data science, guys. Okay, very simple. Data science is nothing but science of data to make a business. After that, why the data science is famous in the company nowadays? Okay, very simple. As I said, we are totally depending on the word data. That's what it is said that in the today's scenario in the company, data is called as the oil, is the new oil of the today's world. If you heard this information about the industry revolution 1.0, industry revolution 2.0, industry revolution 3.0, and now we are enjoying the industry revolution 4.0. So it is declared by all the multinational company that in the today's world, industry revolution 4.0 is the data, hence data is very useful. Every company is having the huge volume of data available from different industry, and they are using this data in order to make the number of applications. For example, you people are using data science every day in your life. How? Let's take an example. Suppose you are having an Amazon app, you want to buy some product online. What you people do today? You go to the Amazon app and see some product which you are having the interest. Go to that product, but don't purchase that product. Just go to that product and come out of the Amazon app. After 2 hours of time, in Facebook, when you open the Facebook, WhatsApp, or IMO, for example, same product which you have viewed in the Amazon will be highlighted in the Facebook, Amazon, and IMO, because your data has been read by the Amazon company that some user has viewed this product but unable to purchase depending on certain condition. So please highlight this product in the other app when the user is in going into that app. So it indicate that Amazon is motivating you people to purchase that product in order to increase their business. Okay, it indicate that your data history is available with Amazon. Whenever you are downloading any app is asking the information from you people. Please allow us to share your contact. Please allow us to share your images, everything. You people are saying yes, yes, yes. It indicate that your all data is under the control of other company, and they are using your data in order to increase their business. That is the world of data science. Now this same technology is useful in different application. What are those application? Those applications are data science can be used to detect fraud, okay, using machine learning technique. Data science is used in order to form the intelligent machine. For example, Sophia robot. Sophia robot has been trained from the billionth data set, and then Sophia is made. After that, data science is very useful to make a faster decision in your life, and to recommend the right product for the right customer for the business purpose. So it indicate that there are the thousand and crores of example I can give for the world of data science, but just simple example, try to understand that every day you are generating data. That data is useful by multinational companies, and they are making the business from your own data. Now let's see in the technological point of view how the companies are using your data to make a business. Okay, now the main question arises in the company. Many a times we are asking the one question in interview to the candidate: why data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence is a buzzword nowadays, very famous and hot word in the industry nowadays. Why? What are the factor responsible? Today after my webinar, guys, do one thing. Just search in Google what is machine learning. You will find in the history of machine learning that machine learning has been introduced to the world in the year of 1956. But today we are living in 2020. Why machine learning was not famous in the year of 1980, 1970, 1990? Why machine learning is famous nowadays? Because of these four reasons. These are those four reasons. That first is availability of data, second is powerful computer systems, third is powerful algorithms, and fourth is open source software tools. Okay, this four word was not present at that duration in the huge volume. For example, today on a single click you people are generating the data. As I said in the previous example, huge volume of data is available every day in the YouTube. Lakh crore videos is uploaded, WhatsApp chat, Facebook images. That means you cannot imagine the volume of data you people are generating every day. But the same technology was not available in the year of 1970, 1980. Large volume of data was not available. That is the reason machine learning, artificial intelligence was not famous at that day. Although it is introduced in the book, but due to unavailability of data, it was not famous. Second is powerful computer system was not available in that era. But today you people are enjoying the GPU processor in your computer systems, which is a powerful processor to process the huge volume of data. And the third is powerful algorithms. As I said, machine learning is a technique which totally depend on algorithm, and algorithms are made from mathematics. Algorithms are made from mathematics. So nowadays powerful algorithms are developed by so many scientists, so that you are using that algorithm to the data science world. And the fourth important and a very important factor is open source software tool available. What is the meaning of open source software tool? Python language is a open source. R language is the open source, which is a tools used in data science industry. Open source meaning in the industry point of view is that open source means you people can contribute to the development of that language. That is the meaning of open source, and it is also freely available. The free of cost you can download that tool. There will be no any charges. So open source means you people are contributing to the development of that language sitting at any corner of the world. That is the meaning of open source software tool. And let's take an example, guys. Suppose you people are having the all the knowledge about data science, machine learning, deep learning, and artificial intelligence. You are expertise in that. You are having the powerful computer available at your home. And let's take a situation that some industry data you are having. Okay, so it indicate that you can open your own company on the same day. Why? Because The Python tool is free of cost. Download the Python tool. Already you are having the expertise, then just take the data of other company and start your own company. Hence it is said that data science is famous because so many startups are in this domain nowadays. So because of this four factor, data science is very famous. Availability of data, powerful computer system, powerful algorithms, and open source software tool. Now let's go for this further process. Hence the tagline is given to the data science world is, nowadays data is your new oil, data is the information, and data is the asset. Without data no company exists, and without data artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning and data science world also not exist. So this tagline is very famous, and it will be not wrong to say that nowadays data is our god. Okay, without data we are nothing in the world of artificial intelligence. So the thing is that if you want to become an expert in artificial intelligence, so please follow this ladder. Don't do any shortcut techniques. Nowadays I am observing that in the market so many organizations and institutions are available, those who are claiming that become a data scientist in 3 months, become a artificial intelligence expert in a 3 month. Don't fall on such trap. Data science is not a 2020 match. Data science is a test cricket. It indicates that you people have to give a sufficient time to learn the artificial intelligence technique. To learn the artificial intelligence, follow this roadmap. In this slide the roadmap is, first you want to learn, and you have to learn the language which is called as Python. Python is a language we have to learn which is useful in the data science industry. After that you have to learn the data science. Today's talk is based on data science. After that you have to learn the machine learning, then deep learning, and then artificial intelligence. And to learn from Python to artificial intelligence in a very quality way, so minimum 1 year of time is required. Minimum 1 year of time is required. So my special guidance or advice to you people is that follow the quality time, give your time of 1 year to learn the artificial intelligence technique, and these are the roadmap to learn the artificial intelligence. Now let's move ahead. This is the diagram which is a very important diagram. This diagram tells us what kind of process every multinational company is following to do the project in the area of machine learning, deep learning, and AI. Again I am repeating, this block diagram is having the three blocks: block number A, block number B, block number C. In the sequence block number A, B, C, companies are working on the project. How it is working on the project, I will be explaining with the help of one example. Example is that, for, let's take a assumption that you people, those who are listening my webinar today, you people are the employee of one company of data science. Okay, and we have got one project that detects detection of cancer in a new patient. Our project name is, you have to detect the cancer in new patient, and we want to make some artificial intelligence app for that. So what we people are doing, we people are just doing the meeting first. Actually what we have to do, so we have to detect the cancer from the new patient. So what we will decide, we will decide that to detect the cancer from the new patient, we should have the cancer patient data, past data of cancer patient we should have. From where we will get this cancer patient data? From the medical industry. So in this block diagram, block number A, which is called as a big data engineering, the main responsibility of block number A is that to gather the cancer patient data from all the hospitals in the from the real time process. So block number A main responsibility is that gather the cancer patient data from the real time industry with the help of SQL Hadoop tool. I have written below the block number A tools, that is SQL and Hadoop. So the main team working at block number A in the company is called as big data engineering. Is called as big data engineering. This team responsibility is to collect the data from the world of medical industry, that is cancer patient data, with the help of this technical tool SQL Hadoop. SQL is the language, Hadoop is the database. So this team is collecting data with the help of SQL language and putting the data in the Hadoop database. So output of block number A team is one Excel sheet having the cancer patient data. Having the cancer patient data. This is the output of block number A. Now what the block number B will do? This is our main hero of overall picture. And today's our talk is block number B, first part, data science, introduction to data science. So what block number B will do? The data science first part will collect that Excel sheet of cancer patient data. Okay, will collect that Excel sheet of cancer patient data, and they are applying their knowledge on that Excel sheet. That is data. As I said in my previous definition, data science is nothing but science of data to make a business. Data is available. Now you want to apply your science knowledge, scientific knowledge to that data. And what is that scientific knowledge? Analyzes the data, visualize the data, and interpret the data. These three words I am using, which is very important. If you are having the notepad, please note down. Analyze the data, interpret the data, and visualize the data. And these all three techniques you are using with the help of Python or R language. You are using with the help of Python or R language. Just see below the block number B in the data science. Below that I have written Python and R language. But use the Python as compared to R, because the majority of the companies are using the Python, and Python is the most famous language and most powerful language used in the world of data science and machine learning. So what you people have to do, that in the block number B, first part, data science team, what the data science team will do? Data science team will collect the cancer patient data from block number A, apply their knowledge. What knowledge? Analysis, interpret, and visualize the data with the help of Python language. With the help of Python language, and after this process, they are giving the data to the block number B, second part, that is called as machine learning, deep learning, and artificial intelligence. Machine learning, deep learning, and artificial intelligence. This team is called as a data scientist team, and the team in the block number B at part A, that is data science. This team is called as data analyst in the company. So data analyst main role is analyze the data, interpret the data, visualize the data with the help of Python language. After doing this, give that data to the block number B, second part, that is machine learning, deep learning, and artificial intelligence. This team is called as data scientist, because this team knows very well what type of algorithm we have to apply to the data, so that data will reveal the information. What kind of algorithm we have to apply to the data, though the data will reveal the information. That's what this team is very famous in the world of data science and machine learning. And this team is using the mathematical knowledge, because algorithm is made from mathematics. Algorithm is made from mathematics. So it indicates that after applying the algorithm to the data which is available from data science team, that data will reveal the hidden information, and that hidden information is called as a model. See the output of block number B, model. So the hidden information is available in the model. Model is a mathematical equation, and that model is having the hidden information. And these companies, every multinational companies are using the model to make a business, are using the model to make a business, because model is also useful for prediction. So what data we are having? Cancer patient data. Cancer patient data we are having. Data science team, that is data analyst as a designation, they are performing the analysis, interpretation, and visualization with the help of Python. And also one thing I would like to add, if you observe below the block number B, I have written Tableau and Power BI as one tool. So Tableau and Power BI is a very important data visualization tool available in the market. You can also visualize the data with the help of Tableau and Power BI also, and Python also. But in order to visualize more efficiently, Tableau and Power BI is used. After that, data science is giving the data to machine learning team. Machine learning team is applying the algorithm to the data to find the hidden information, and that output is called as model. Model is having hidden information. Now that model is given to the block number C. Block number C is called as deployment team. What is the main responsibility of block number C? Let's take an example. Whatever the work you people have done, that is model. Block number B output is model. So you people are having the model in your own computer. You people are working in company, and you perform some project of machine learning, and you are having the output in terms of model. But model is available in your own computer. How the society will benefit from your own project? So the thing is that the part number C, that is called as deployment team, is taking the model from your computer and converting this model in the form of app or website, in the form of app or website, and make it available to the common people, and make it available to the common people. So the example is that we are having the cancer patient data. We people have made the model. that model is having the information that which patient is having cancer and which patient is not having cancer. That information model is having. So you have converted this information model to the app, one app you have made. And with the help of deployment team is called as a cloud services. See the below the block number C, it is written Amazon Web Service, Google Cloud Platform, and Microsoft Azure. Use any one of the cloud service, but I recommended use AWS because AWS is having 70% of weightage in the company of cloud services. So what the block number C team is doing, taking the model, converting the model to the app with the help of cloud services, and make it available at users mobile. Now suppose let's take an example, you made the cancer detection app and you have made it available in your Play Store. So today I am downloading the app that is called as cancer detection. After downloading the app, that app is asking me give this input, I am giving the input, and that app is saying that I am having cancer or not. In this way the project is done in the company of artificial intelligence, and this block is very important. All those which is written below the block are called as tools. SQL is one tool, Hadoop is database, it is one tool, Python, Tableau, Power BI, mathematical knowledge, AWS, these all are tools that you people have to learn in order to enter in the world of artificial intelligence. So this is the block diagram of artificial intelligence. Now let's go for the next part. Now, evolution of data science has been divided into five parts. The five parts are descriptive analysis, diagnostic analysis, predictive analysis, then prescriptive analysis, and cognitive analysis. What do you mean by all this word? Okay, let's check it. So, descriptive analysis means what? Let's take an example. You are having the data, huge volume of data available, that is past data of some industry. So, you people are doing some research on past data, that what happened in that past data. Okay, what happened in that past data, that type of analysis is called as descriptive analysis. And diagnostic analysis means what? In the past data, why did it happen, because of what factors available in data, why did it happen, it is called as diagnostic analysis. Okay, predictive analysis means what? Now you are having all the analysis of your data available, and you are predicting in future on the basis of knowledge available from that data. Okay, for example, if you are having some fruits available which is already rotten. Okay, you are buying some food from one vegetable market which is already rotten, and if someone asks you that from where to buy the fruit which is already rotten, so you can say that you can buy from that market. This called as a prediction, this called as a prediction process. So it indicates that predictive analysis means what? You are predicting something on the basis of past history available, on the basis of past history available. This is called predictive analysis. What do you mean by the prescriptive analysis? Prescriptive analysis means what? How to make it happen, means you want some particular output, how to get that output, that is called as prescriptive analysis. Fifth one, like the last one, that is called the cognitive analysis. Cognitive analysis means was what to do, why, and how to do. That means if you want to form some product, build some product, that is Sophia robot. So what you want to do to make a Sophia robot, why to make the Sophia robot, what are the application for that, and how to make a Sophia robot, that is called as a cognitive analysis process. Okay, these are the evolutions of data science. After that, in the form of tool, what are the evaluation? Evaluation means structure and unstructured data is available. Previously majority data was the structured data, but nowadays the data available is the unstructured data, that is video, images, and text. Tools are available day by day, recent tools are also coming in the market. So that's what the evolution of data science is taking place in the market with the help of tools also. And nowadays we are having the powerful tools available to work on data science industry. Okay, so this is the evolution of data science. Now, data science component. Remember my definition in my first slide. Data science, break the data science into two part. Science of data to make a business. Now what do you mean by science? Science means this five different portion available in this slide. What is science? Science means statistics, your domain expertise, data engineering knowledge, advanced computing, and visualization. These five techniques you are applying to the data, so that data is giving the hidden information. Data is giving the hidden information. How? Now let's check in this slide. In this slide, data engineering team is responsible for gathering the data. of respective project. After gathering the data, you people are applying the statistical knowledge with the help of domain expert. See, our project was in the previous example, our project title was detection of cancer. As I am from the engineering background, I don't know how the cancer is happening. So I will take the help of domain expert, that is doctor. Doctor will sit along with me and doctor will tell that yeah, because of this variable that cancer is happening, because of these symptoms cancer is happening inside the body. That is called as a taking the help from domain expert. And I am having the statistics knowledge, I am having the advanced computing knowledge, visualization knowledge. So the help of this all five components, with the help of all these five components, that is the science we are applying to the data. Data is revealing the information, that is called as the hidden information. Now the same thing, statistics means your mathematical knowledge you are applying to the data. Visualization means it is a graphical tool. See, always remember one thing: if you want to explain the data science to a new person which is a non-technical person, to your CEO, your CEO is not from engineering background, and you want to explain the data science term to the CEO, so if you are explaining all the technical term in front of CEO will not going to understand anything. But if you are explaining in terms of graph, that CEO will understand from the graph. It indicates that visualization is very useful in order to explain to the non-technical person in a very effective way. Okay, this is visualization. Now machine learning, as I said that machine learning means learning from the data. Machine means what? Machine may be a computer, machine may be a robot, machine may be a car, machine may be a drone. All these machines are learning from the data to make a prediction. To make the prediction, that is machine learning. What is deep learning? When the data is in huge quantity. Okay, so machine learning cannot handle the data, but when the data is in huge quantity, so you are using the deep learning for the prediction. And to work on the deep learning project, it is compulsory to have a GPU in your computer. Compulsory. Without GPU cannot perform the deep learning project. So that is called as a deep learning. Now see the data science process. Data science process is divided into these six category. The category is discovery, data preparation, model planning, model building, operation, and communication result. Discovery means what? Same what block I have explained you people. This block A, B, C. Okay, this block. This block is divided into six part. Okay, block number A, B, C are divided into six part, and that parts are this: discovery, data preparation, model planning, model building, operation, and communication result. Discovery means what? If you are working on some project and the data related to that project you have to gather. Data related to that project you have to gather. So that is the meaning of discovery. You are gathering the data for your project. After gathering the data, you are preparing that data. Preparation of data means what? Analyze the data, interpret the data, and visualize the data. After doing this, you are giving this data to the machine learning team. What machine learning will do? Model planning. Model means what? A mathematical equation, algorithm. So you are planning the algorithm, which type of algorithm you have to apply to the data. You are planning that. After planning the algorithm, you are applying the data to the algorithm. After applying the data to the algorithm, that is called as the model building, that is machine is learning. Now once the algorithm learn from the data, algorithm will give the output model. If you remember, the block number B output was model. So model building output is model. Okay, and this is given to operation team. Operation team means what? They will test your model, that your model is performing good or not. Your model is performing good or not, that is the operation team. And if operation teams knows that your model is performing very good, then they are giving the result to the communication team. Communication team, what the communication team will do? Communication team will make a graph and will explain to your company CEO and stakeholder. In this way, the data science process is taking into the picture in the industry. Okay, this is the data science process. And these are the words which I already explained in the previous slide. Discovery means what? Related to your project, gather the data. Gathering the data is having so many options available in the industry. That is, gather the data from web server, gather the data from social media, census data, and with the help of API. API full form is application programming interface. After gathering the data, we are preparing the data, analyzing the data. Analyzing the data means what? In the Excel sheet, is there is any missing value or not? Incorrect format. For example, in the date column, date is mentioned, but their phone number is given. So this is incorrect format. You are correcting that. That is called as data preparation. Okay. After data preparation, you are doing the model planning. Model planning means what? Which type of algorithm we have to apply to the data. That is called as model planning. What do you mean by model building? Model building means what? After applying the algorithm to the data, what algorithm is predicting, that is model building, and that output is called as model. What is operationalized? To test your model. To test your model, that is operationalized. And after that, communication result, whatever the findings you are having from your project, you are explaining to your stakeholder. Stakeholder is your top level management, CEO of your company. And depending on your explanation and everything, they are going ahead for the deployment process. This is called as data science world process. Now, if you are gathering all this information, you are becoming the expertise in the world of data science. So what kind of job opportunity we are getting in the data science world? So these are the job roles available in the world of data science. That is called as data scientist, data engineer, data analyst, statistician, and so on. So it indicates that after upgrading the knowledge of data science, machine learning, and deep learning world, you people are getting such type of designation in the company. But according to my knowledge, majority of you get the data analyst as a beginner post in the company if you are a fresher. If you are a fresher candidate, then data analyst role is more suitable for you, because data analysts are analyzing the data. And remember guys, in the company, data analyst is a 70% of our project work, because machine learning team are totally depend on data analyzed output. If data analyst is doing the good job, then machine learning algorithm is performing good. So this is the data science role. So data scientist is nothing but doctor of data, that is finding the hidden information from the data. That is data scientist. Data engineer means what? They are gathering the data with the help of SQL tool and putting in the Hadoop database. That is called as the role of data engineer. What do you mean by data analyst? Data analyst means what? Data analysts are analyzing, visualizing, and interpreting the data. That is called as cleaning the data in the industry. That is called as data analyst. What do you mean by statistician? Statistician means these people are having the complete knowledge of how to design the algorithm. Because see, computer only understand number. Computer only understand number. Okay. So it indicate that computer understand only number. So it indicate that your statistician are working on the number and developing the algorithm to predict the output. Then data administrator means what? Handling the database, Hadoop and Spark. Hadoop and Spark base are the database, and and the data administrator is controlling all the data in the case of privacy issue. What do you mean by business analyst? Business analyst means what? These are the non-technical people explaining the presentation to the technical team as well as client. They are the mediator, okay, between the business executive team and IT department. That is the business analyst. What are the tools used for data science? These are the different tools used in the data science industry. Believe me, not necessary all the tools you have to learn. Learn only few tools which I have explained in the previous slide. Learn SQL, learn Tableau, learn Power BI, learn Python, learn algorithm, okay, learn the Jupyter notebook. Only these tools suppose you will learn, so you will get a job. If you learn all those tools, it will be the advantage to you people. But if you will learn only few tools, then job is available for you people. So these are the different data science tools available. Applications of data science. There are thousands of application available, but most famous application that day to day life, you are searching a Google search. So when you are typing something, so next word is predicted, that is data science. Recommendation system. Suppose let's take an example. Every day you are watching the horror movie from YouTube. So now YouTube is knowing that you are addiction of horror movie. So next day YouTube will recommended you the horror movie. It is called as recommendation. Image and speech recognition. Apple Siri, Alexa from Amazon. You are talking with that product, and that product is giving the answer in the real time term. This is called as the image and speech recognition. After that, gaming industry. In the computer, if you are playing any game and you are selecting two player option, at that time second player is the computer, those who are playing the game with you. This is a machine learning. And online price comparison. So many app. Trivago is one app which is doing the online price comparison to give the better result. All are the different applications of data science. Thousands of applications are there, but these are the most famous one. After that, what are the challenges that data science teams are facing? See, as I said, data science are totally depend on the world data. If data is not available, so anything is not useful. Hence high variety of data is not available in the industry. That is the biggest challenge. Once the data is available, then skilled person to work on that data is not available. That is the point number two. Not educate data science talent pool available, that indicate that skilled manpower is not available. Management is not giving the financial support for the data science team. If you are working on some project, your outcome is coming, but management is not ready to give fund to your project. That is the biggest challenge. Unavailability and difficult to access the data. Many a time, the due to the technical difficulty, or we can say due to the privacy issue, you are unable to access the data. That is the challenge of data science technology. Data science technology is not using the result by the management. That means whatever the result is available of data science outcome, management is not using that result very efficiently. If explaining the data science to the newcomer is very difficult. Privacy issues are there. For example, you are working on the cancer patient data and you are going to a hospital randomly without any reference and asking them to give the cancer patient data. They will not give. They will not give. That's called as a privacy issue. So you want to tie up between hospitals and your company to get that data. And lack of significant domain expert. You are working on medical industry project, you are not having the medical industry knowledge, and domain expert is not available. That is called as a lack of significant domain expert. These are the challenges everyday data science company is facing. So what is the today's takeaway from this webinar? That is, data science is the science of data to make business. Science means different type of algorithm, visualization tool, Python, statistician knowledge we are applying to the data, so that data will give the hidden information. And what is the different process, that is project flow in the data science? That is discovery, data preparation, model planning, model building, operationalize, and communication result. This is the flow of project in every multinational company. After that, different types of designation you are getting in the company if you upgrade your knowledge in the data science. After that, these are the different tools available in the data science industry, and these are the applications of data science and the challenges we have seen in the data science. That is, applications are thousands, but here internet search, recommendation system, image and speech recognition, gaming world, online price comparison we have seen, and the different types of challenges in the data science world. Okay, so this is the world of data science, guys. And if you want to learn the data science, please remember that flow chart, that is 5 floor building. First of all, you will need to learn the Python. After learning the Python, you should learn the data science. After learning the data science, go for machine learning. After learning the machine learning, go for a deep learning. After learning deep learning, go for artificial intelligence. So these are the different skill development program I am offering, and in association with a company, so that we are giving the quality based training to the candidate, and they can upgrade their skill in order to get a better job in the company. So these are the different type of program and roles offered from us, so that if anyone want to learn, so please enroll for yourself in different type of program, so upgrade yourself according to the market need. Okay, and this is all about the data science webinar. This is my overall contact history. If you want to join with me, you can connect with me in my mobile number, my email id, and my LinkedIn profile is given. My name is Arpit Yadav. I am a research scientist in artificial intelligence and machine learning world. We are using this data science technology in order to make so many applications. Okay, so the guys, the thing is that you have to use the data in order to make a business, and you people are only generating the huge volume of data. That is the single line definition of data science and motivation from the data science. But before going to end the session, I would like to say that in the data science world, if you want to install the Python, if you want to install the Python, there are so many ways to install the Python. But please install the Python from this Anaconda software tool. This is the Anaconda. Type in the Google Anaconda Python, so that this result will come. And in the search option, when you will type the Anaconda Python, so go through this website, Anaconda Python slash R distribution. Click on this website. Okay, so one home page of Anaconda website will open. This is the home page of Anaconda website. In this home page, please check it. In the middle of the page, you will find the different operating system name: Mac, Macintosh, Linux, Windows. My system is of Windows, so we can select the window. And there are two versions of Python will be available: 3.7 and 2.7. Most 90 to 95% industries are using Python 3.7. So you want to install Python 3.7. check your laptop configuration. If your laptop or computer is 64 bits, so click on this link. And if your laptop and computer is of 32 bits, so click on this link. After clicking on this link, Python Anaconda is automatically start downloaded. After downloaded, run the executable file. After running the executable file, Anaconda Python will be installed in your system. Anaconda Python will be installed in your system. After installing Anaconda Python, the main thing is that you cannot view any icon of Anaconda in your desktop. In order to open the Anaconda from your system, and in order to work on Python language, the tool is called as the Jupyter tool, Jupyter Notebook. Remember guys, after installing Anaconda Python, go to the search menu and write down Jupyter, J-U-P, and this page will open. And in the top of the page, it is written Jupyter Notebook. Click on Jupyter Notebook and wait for a 1 minute. One black color window will open and your Jupyter Notebook will open like this in the web browser. Always remember, Jupyter Notebook will open in the web browser. This is the home page of Jupyter Notebook. And in this Jupyter Notebook is called as one again a open source platform available for Python language. And in order to write the Python code in the Jupyter Notebook, please go to the right hand side. Here on the right hand side, new tab is written. Click on new tab and click on Python 3. Click on Python 3. So a home page of Jupyter Notebook for Python language will open. So this is a home page. Okay. And if suppose I want to perform the arithmetic operation in Python language, I will write 1 plus 2. Okay. To run this code, this single line is called as cell. See here it is written cell. To run this code in the keyboard, press shift plus enter. So see the output is coming 3. And suppose I want to perform 3 multiply by 4 and to run this cell without the help of keyboard. So see in this home page on the top, run tab is there. Click on run tab, output is coming 12. So if I want to write down a heading in the Python language, I am writing Python. And please check it, this horizontal cell can be used in 4 different ways in the code. So we are written the 1 plus 2. So here code is selected, 3 into 4 code is selected. If I want to write Python as a heading, so go to this drop down button, click on heading, click on heading and click on OK. Then shift plus enter. See heading is appearing, heading is appearing. So this is the home page of Jupyter Notebook. We have to become familiar with this Jupyter Notebook so that you people are doing the Python coding in this Jupyter Notebook environment. It is very useful. You can perform the different types of arithmetic operation in this Jupyter Notebook. If you want to delete this cell, whatever the horizontal line is there, you want to delete this cell, so click on this scissor button. That cell will be deleted. Suppose I want to delete this Python also, I am clicking on this scissor, Python will be deleted. And by mistake, suppose I have deleted that Python line by mistake and I want to bring it back, go to the edit option, click on undo delete cell, so Python will appear. So in this way, see, Jupyter Notebook cannot be learned within 1 hour. It should have a differentiation. It's very easy to use. Python language is very easy to use. Jupyter Notebook and Python is very easy to use. And data science, machine learning and deep learning and artificial intelligence is world is also very easy. Okay, so the people, those who are new to this domain in the world of data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, make a roadmap. That roadmap indicate that you want to learn the maths, you want to learn the different tools. In that tools, you want to learn the SQL language in order for data collection. You want to learn the Python language for analysis, visualizing, interpreting the data. You want to learn the different data visualization tool, that is Tableau and Power BI. You should have the knowledge of cloud computing also. If you are learning all this ABC block skills, believe me guys, you will get surely get a very good package in the company. But why the data science world is very famous nowadays? Because of so many reasons. And that reason is, see this reason I am explaining to you. And the reason is very simple. In that block, ABC block, in this block, let's take an example. If you are having only the knowledge of Tableau, forget about all the things, Python, SQL, Hadoop, maths, forget about all the things. If you are having only the knowledge of Tableau, then also you will get a job If you are having only the knowledge of Python, then also you will get a job. If you are having only the knowledge of AWS and forgot about A and B portion, forgot about that, then also you people is having the job in your pocket. That's what data science world is very famous. If we are having only one tool knowledge, then also job is available in the market. So imagine the situation, guys, when you people are having the complete knowledge about SQL, Hadoop, Python, Tableau, AWS, then company will look and company want a people like you. They are ready to invest a huge volume of package on you. So try to learn all those skills in the quality time so that you people will become a quality artificial intelligence expert. Okay, so this is the world of data science, guys. Today's what we have seen the different techniques of data science, tools, what types of job designation available in the market, what are the applications of data science in our day-to-day life. After that, we have seen how to download the Anaconda Python and how to open the Jupyter notebook. And in the Jupyter notebook, we can perform the n number of operation. Okay, so use the Jupyter notebook for Python. Okay, and download the Python from Anaconda Python only, Anaconda software only, because all the essential library which is required in the world of data science, machine learning, deep learning, and AI is by default installed in the Anaconda Python. And that's all about the today's session, guys. If you people want to connect with me, okay, please feel free to contact me at this contact information. That is my phone number, email ID, and my LinkedIn ID. Okay, so feel free to contact me without any hesitation. And that's all about our today's webinar session. If anyone is having any doubt, so you can contact me in my email ID or LinkedIn ID. And guys, we have made one feedback form for this webinar. Please feel free to write your feedback. This will help us in order to give the efficient training for the future aspirant like you people. Okay, so thank you, guys. That's all about from my end. Thank you very much.